Hello? You're the man everybody's after, right? You look like the description. The one and only. Really? Well, whatever. It's good we found you. We need help. We need to hold a trial for a murder, and we can't do it without you. Will you help? What, you've caught a murderer, or was it the murderer? It's kinda hard to say, so will you come? Let's go. The courthouse is a warehouse, the one with little flags. Hurry up, they're starting soon. Okay. I feel like I'm not the judge. Okay. So what? Is that asshole still in there? The one with the carpet bag? Yeah, he's in there. I hereby grant you every right to throw something at him if you desire. But where's Dr. Rubin? We need a doctor. I'm a doctor. There's been a disaster. Alma, Duke, and Wolfling were poisoned. Where are they? In a warehouse with little flags. Everything's in the warehouse with little flags. I can't. We need to go to a drugstore and find bones and a whistle and a shovel, or not can all butt our heads off. You'll find the place on your own. It's easy. Okay. That's also this, I assume. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Well, I guess we go down there then. Can I get to there from here? I guess so. I just like cut through here and then follow the railway. I'm so hungry. I don't have any food, right? Nah. Unless I can eat the beetle. Nah. People lock their windows and hide children when I approach. Great. I'm the one dying of thirst. I'm not emotional like that. I don't know what happens next. You die, my friend. That's how it ends. Water is all around, though puddles make poor drinks. Sip then from fountain spouts, from barrel bongs. The bottle is all you need. Here, have one. Thanks. Nice. The Gorkon water is polluted. To quench thirst, off to search for water barrels and fountains. This way some more. Excuse me, pardon me, no time. Yeah, doors up ahead on the left. You gotta make it to the trial. It's probably my trial, though. Everyone hates me, I'll be hunted. Oh, God. This is all going so well. Any comments on the music? It's different. Not bad, though.
I think I'm seeing double.
Go on. A question first. They say you're no son to old Barak. He was a doctor. He saved lives. It is said that you kill instead. Is it true? I am Barak, have no doubt. Answer the question, please. Are you a murderer or no? I may have killed, yes. Tell me, is it right to kill? We need to know what you believe. Old Barak wasn't just a doctor to us, he was a teacher. He knew how to live. You say you are his son, so you're to take his place and answer. Is murder acceptable? It's right to kill someone who preys on the weak and defenseless, to take revenge against those who deserve it. What's with the frown? You're thinking about your father, aren't you? Yes, I am. So murder can be right sometimes. Looks like it. Good. We now know the kind of man you are. Here ends the trial. You're free to go. I don't go to... Not good.
Hide and seek, tag, hopscotch. Or we might as well play Ring Around the Rosies.
What? You have your revenge and so do we. We now know how to deal with... Laika? And that verdict can't be appealed. All you and I have in common now is that today will end soon. Go. Thanks for your help. Okay. Who's making cat noises over here? Save game. Do I really want to save though? I guess so. What time do we have even? Going on 1. Alright. You kids. Knives, scissors, blades, razors, anything sharp. If you've got a sharp axe, I'm interested. Got a scalpel? Those items are what I barter for. We need them. And what would you give me for sharp objects? Lock-picking shivs. If you're handy with locks, you can open 3 or 4 doors with one. Brand new. And needles. Good for smaller locks, like locker locks. Alright. Sure. Thank you for actually coming. You're so brave. Look, we all made a gift for you to welcome you here. See, it's bread. Huh. Please don't frown, it's all we can spare. We need to eat too. There's a lot of mouths to feed here. Alright. Sorry it's so stale, and drink the milk fast because it'll go bad soon, but the water is fresh from a ravine. The kids are all hungry too. Well, yeah, we're on our own after all. Alright. Thanks. Holy shit. I'll eat the toast first, because that gains thirst. And we drink the milk. Moi. I live a moment longer.
Rend, tend, mend.
Well, that was quite cool. If I knew where else to get food currently, because I'm broke as shit, I would have just told them to keep it. So that's quickly done. Thoughts updated. The Solenda halves want to punish the culprit who poisoned their dogs. Well, it's their vengeance to deliver. I said it's fine. So the boat guy. Everything's so ominous sounding all the time. We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. We'll transport you along the Gullet and the Guzzle, the tributaries of the Gorkhan Arkand River. But it will still cost you fingernails. There's no other way. Why do you believe me? Because we are ferrymen. We know from which way you came and when. The murders happened at night. You arrived in the morning. We sensed that a new person appeared in town. We keep track of that. Your sense thing, something to do with weight. Yes, in a way. When you disengage from the earth and glide over the water, you begin to feel the weight of humanity that Mother Bodo carries on her back. People are scared of water. The Gorkon is a kind river, but its water isn't for humans. You can't drink from the Gorkon. You ought not to walk into it either. We traverse its edge. It's frightening. We need fingernails so that we can always return. I see. So we'll then take... I'm assuming these are like drop-off points, the little boatman things. We'll travel by boat up there at some point. But I'd like to check that out, which is back where I came from. I feel like the music and sound effects and everything have have triggers. Like the music that plays, I'm assuming it has a reason for playing. Always, all the time. Shit, yeah. Alright, grocery store. Don't have any money though. Where's your door? Certain districts have their soundtracks. Used to have a secret lair in a warehouse. Oh. Yeah. It's you. You're the dude from the train. Or at least you look a bit like it. Hard to tell with your face down.
Feels like my stitches are popping.
Gross. Bad grief. Well, look at who's entered my humble home. Could that be my pal Artemy, the artist? The Artemy who cuts arteries, maybe. No, I don't recognize this man. Too soft. They must have kept him swaddled and cuddled, whatever palace he ran off for. It's good to see you too. A little bird told me you're a hard-boiled criminal now. I'll admit, old friend, I got misty-eyed with pride. Lucky for you, I can serve you anywhere in the warehouses, and no quill nor nightingale would sing a tune. You're a storekeeper. Not a keeper of stores, but storeys. This town, this great machine, the gears don't turn on their own. No, not till they're slick with secrets. I know what you do. Forget it. Tell me this, friend. What's your plan? Sleep. You know about my father's murderer? I do. May he rest in peace. He was a decent man and the best sawbones around. You know who murdered him? Nope, sniffing the ground ourselves. You don't think it was one of mine? Listen, we don't cut folks, we honor tradition. Although there was one fella, Barley. He left our little community a month back and got himself a new one. And although they do cut folks, but they wouldn't touch your old man, they aren't fools. I'll admit I did suspect one of yours. What's the plan then, revenge or something with a little more finesse? I'll find out who's behind us, then we'll see. Just stay away from Saburov. I mean it, cub. The man's a hawk. All might makes right. No sense. He'll throw you in jail first and only think months later. I know you're thick-skulled too. You'd charge in there, shoulders squared, thinking, oh, the truth will win out. Bullshit. Stay away, you hear me? Okay. Need to find the people who still remember me, who will believe me without proof, who can vouch for me. Can still talk to him though. This leads to
That
something.
doctor's quick on the draw. Already shot someone. So much for his oath.
You run into the old crowd. Stock, Ruben, Lara. I've been to Ruben's. He's not home. Gotta say it's a tough time for our friendship. I mean, if you can even call this friendship. Gravel-hearted Lara won't look at me now, and Stock's even worse. He's completely ignored my plea for help. You need help? You gone outside recently? It's chaos. Innocent souls torn limb from limb. Everyone's lost their minds hunting the culprit, a step golem. Some think, but others? They're after your hide, friend. All this going on, naturally my men run into a mob. Barely got out alive. They need a sawbones bad. Your old man's gone and his star student Stock won't take the job, so... let me patch you up. I am a surgeon after all. Are your men still here? Not here. Shiner dropped by, said they're waiting for death in a hideout. Poor piece of work. He's knocking on heaven's door. Got something stuck in the belly. Can you believe, folks? They're all shapeshifters, I swear. Shedding skin and eating each other. May not look it, but every person in this town has a vile beast inside. I'll use the scalp you just said laying around then. Wonderful. You find anything in his belly he doesn't need, don't toss it. Bring it to me. Might be useful. Depends what I find. I might also keep it for myself. Bruce. Okay. Bad Grief, the bones. We've got... One of Grief's boys got stabbed. Promised to take a look at his wounded belly. Just gotta remember to bring a scalpel, which I do have. That's not too far away. I can go there on foot, I think. And that's it for him. Ooh. A bandage. Eggs, coffee, a rusty scalpel. Bunch of money and a couple needles. Neat. I like the presentation. Fucking loot this. Okay. The money I just got I could spend at the grocery. The health I think I'll hang on to. My health seems generally... I don't think I need to be topped off all the time always. We'll see. Exhaustion's really getting bad though. So we're gonna have to go quick for going at all. Is there a boat up there? There's a boat right there. So I think we'll go there on foot. Yeah, fuck, what a pain. Maybe I can wrap around to the right. Cut through, I don't know. We'll try that. Eat the coffee. Oh yeah, that would make sense. We'll see. It says it's very bad for me, but it does fight the exhaustion. Nom nom nom. Drink the water when I can. Excuse me, pardon me. They'll know. They kind of hate me anyway. Finally, we're back together. I've been waiting for you, Barack. Will you have me now? I recognize your face. Don't you remember me? Well, I remember you, and I remember your words. So will you have me now? You are Anne Herb bride. You have a very clear speech for a bride. Do you live in the town? Your hands are so heavy. Don't touch me yet, or else the dress will tear, and it's no good. The tears in the dress must appear on their own during the dance, just like the earth is torn apart when it releases herbs. I'm not touching you. So will you have me now? Will we be joined forever? Were we lovers? Fine, I'll wait for you to remember me. We'll meet again soon. I'll find you. For now, try to remember who I am. Sagni Dehi, or there'll be trouble. I'll wait for you. They're dead. Dead dudes. I kind of want to loot them, but, like, at the same time. The gut, I'm already hated here. There's just closing pharmacy. But it is a cool middle area. Nice for getting around in, I suppose. I think I'll ignore it. We'll see. I don't know if it's worth the risk. No.
You're not going anywhere.
Dude, don't make me waste my scalpel on you. Is that it? Is that how we're doing it? Man. The hindquarters. And a bull thing. Hello, you're a lot smaller than the one from before. You were a good man, bought my bull. How much do you want? Good as free. 300. It's stolen. You offend me. Not stolen. It's just that money is needed more than bulls these days. Prices will rise 2 times tomorrow, 4 times a day after that. And Suwak knows what'll happen 2 days after tomorrow. I need to stock up today. How do you know this? Don't laugh, but my bull told me. Eh? It's not just any bull, it brings luck. When the time comes, it'll tell you what to do. Gonna talk then. It is known it will talk on the scariest day of your life, showing you the right way. I'd rather not have it all. Perhaps there won't be a scary day in my life then. Scary day will come if you have a bull or not. It's not his life but yours. Take him for 200. It's a good bull. It'll be useful to you. Don't even have a place to keep it. Pay me now and I'll bring it to your place later. There will come a day when you'll be grateful to me. I actually can't afford it. I'll be back for you though, I guess. How much do I have? 116. There's a shop nearby? Because if the price goes way up, like that'd be a good thing to get rid of at some point. Or to grab before the price goes super up. Yeah, pharmacy over there. West Coast Gatsby, how you doing? Welcome aboard. No, go away, guy. How's Pathologic too? Boy, let me tell you, it's a strange one. That's the wrong way. No, go away. Free thing? Is this your money, sir? I think you dropped your purse. Of course, thanks for giving it back. Save money, sir. You'll need it yet. An optimist, I see. Alas, today is not the day for commerce. Suspicious folk from out of town are outlawed, but there's a shop that deals in stolen loot, stood among the warehouses, trading with all sorts and no regard for reputation. So you may find a use for money yet. Sounds great. Got this asshole chasing me still. Yeah, he finally gave up. Good. Is it strange? Can you fight him? I can fight him, but I don't have much health, and people seem to hate me more when I continue the fight. But yeah, it's a strange game. A lot of cryptic and metaphors and stuff and things. Let's try a quick pick lock. Oh god. No. Need to... Don't fall so fast. Jeez, okay. That's an interesting lockpick mechanism. Got it, though. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll pick that. What do you got? Woo, stuff! Dry fermented dairy product, salty. Chestnut, marbles. Empty, empty. Money and water bottle. I got enough of that bull yet? Oh, wow. Yeah, that person had a lot of money. Fuck yeah. I can even afford the bull tomorrow. That was outside. Yeah, ha ha ha. But I think you can also, like, move the mouse to rotate or something like that. I'm not sure. What's this game about? Looks pretty interesting so far. Boy, ooh. Decisions. We'll go for the small one. Like, I'm a doctor going... Yeah, fuck. I'm a doctor coming back home to my town, but it's been a long time because I was at school. My father needed something from me, and he was sick and died or was murdered or something. Oof. Open world, quote-unquote RPG. I don't really know what the RPG mechanic is for it, though. But it's the type of thing where time's always a constant bother. You have to be really choosy with what you do. Some stuff simply just isn't worth it. And it's kind of up for you to decide, do I still have... Oh, that's its condition. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So yeah, I got like one more door with it. I don't have any of the needles though, so... This isn't hugely worth it, because a lot of these are empty. It's supposed to be really difficult, the type of thing that you're going to fail a few times early on, and that's just how it is. Just do better next time. Game looks like a hidden gem. It doesn't have many Steam reviews, but the people who play it seem to be really like hyped about it. I don't know. It seems alright to me so far. Hey, hi, you're not dead yet. I'm a little bit surprised. Empty bottle required. Alright. I'll drink water. Goodness knows I could use a bit of that. So is one bottle enough, or are we doing one bottle per? Drain blood. No blood. Alright, well there's a bottle of blood. Chance to damage organ high. It said it was the belly, right? Can also use the rusty scalpel. Scalpel damage low, chance to damage organ low. Scalpel damage low, chance to damage organ low. Guess I'll use the rusty one. What the was that a match? What the hell do you have in you? And that's all average. He doesn't need his liver, right? What have you done, you monster? I did what I was told. He doesn't need the liver. I did what I was told. I cut out anything he didn't need.
Closer.
Oh, he hit the thorn in my face, you asshole. Okay, we're alright. The Tanners fucking hate me. Broken ampule, bloody bandage, a dead item. Someone created it by using a bandage. Ah. Huh. Interesting. Because I'm curious about selling organs to what's his butt. Used a bandage. That fixed up my health okay. Not too bad. Yeah, high damage. There's a heart. High damage again. I guess we'll go rusty. Like, it's high regardless. Organ damaged. Yeah, fine, fair enough. Alright. Can you eat the liver? Nah, I can touch the heart. In step lore, the center of the mind and knowledge is the liver, while the center of feeling and emotion is the lower guts. They view the heart as a less crucial and rather mechanical organ that simply pumps life around, oddly arriving at a consensus with science-based medicine. A body is not to be cut open, it's only for men wise men who know where a body wants to give, and butchers who accept sin. The word for butcher, yargishin, also means surgeon. Look round, Barak, at this abandoned house. What about it? Have you secured all you need to survive? I've got nothing I need, neither food nor water nor clothes. I hardly urge that you mimic those two, but times are dire, and what you need you may find lurking in empty houses such as these, and if the owner should return abruptly, you were neither first nor the last criminal here. I could put the blame on those two. Exactly, 'tis your life at stake, and things are merely things, that you might then repay. You are indeed a doctor here. Fair enough. Already kind of on it. Alright, so the scum had neither a heart nor brains, so he has no need for his guts either. I'm a man of my word. I said I'd cut out anything he didn't need, so I did. And we go back with that. That'll be an interesting conversation. If I'm desperate, I can find all I need in someone's house. The rest is about picking the lock and shutting up my conscience. Yeah, I mean, there's still a couple locks to pick. I guess I can go for it. Oh boy. So much is locked up though, and I don't have any needles. Money, peanuts, immunity boosters, an empty bottle. There was the dude downstairs. Could probably loot him. I see. Every time I click, it damages the durability a little bit, so you gotta be kind of efficient with it. Interesting. Money bottle. Pemmican! Motherfucker, what? Goddamn pemmican. Let me tell you, I'm sick of seeing pemmican. Games need to quit putting in pemmican. Jesus Christ. I'll eat it though, because I'm really fucking hungry. touch it first. It isn't eaten for pleasure. This form preserves meat and fat, so that's how Odongs prepare it before venturing into the steppe for weeks to herd bulls. Oh. And the blood, one of the primal elements, bears life and death. Blood is compulsory. Alright. You've got a bunch of locked stuff. You've got locked stuff. So yeah, needles. Pretty fucking important. Oh, is it just the black bits that damage it, maybe? Not sure. Hi. Cool painting. Money and a beetle. All right. So downstairs, like, I'm already fucking despised, so money, eraser, and a lockpick. I'll take his blood. Rusty scalpel, scalpel damage low, chance of damage low. What do you got in here? Yeah, just that. Okay. What it was? Ah, I don't have room for it. I see. Well, lockpick, well, yeah, that won't stack. Alright, let's, gotta find a kid to trade with at some point. We'll take that. The stray razor. I'd like to have. I'll eat the coffee beans. And the cash. And I'll take the straight razor. I want my health, but the exhaustion is significantly better now. That's nice. Crash lockpick. That was a mostly damaged lockpick, I think. Yeah, the bar goes down. Yeah, that lockpick that he had on him had like 12% left or something. Just cutting out people's organs and throwing them on the floor. I'm a monster. Absolutely, man. Hey, you kids want to trade? I got some cool stuff. Like a kidney? You want a kidney? I'm sure you want a kidney. You got garbage. Some tweezers. Repair delicate equipment. Maybe. A needle. You want a beetle? Does that fit? No, it won't fit at all. Did that just drop onto the floor? It did. Hey, you. Scissors, thimble, and a match for a fish that I'll then eat. Oh yeah. And then I can put you in a slot. Anybody else have a needle? Okay. A needle. We can spend it real fast. Oh, I can't go back in. Fuck. The dude I got one from had another, did he? Or she? Was it you? No. And then there's these. The bowl. I'm interested and curious. And the dude who wanted organs was like, yeah, Var's place. That's a journey. We'll probably have to boat over there. We'll boat down. Travel by boat. To there. And I still have 1 coin. So we're alright. And vitals could be worse. We need to head through the gate and then left, and it's like a straight shot from there. Kind of, yeah. Looks like I can actually just weave around this building. What an interesting little game, though. I'm nobody. Leave me alone. I need a new face. Gotta check the map every 8 seconds. Yeah, okay, we're here. You wanna trade? Trust too low to trade. Sure, whatever. They fixed it a little bit. Quick, get in! Somebody's after me, I think. Meh. This is the wrong house. Okay, drink. Get water because I have 2 empty bottles. This is the one. Whoa. Big money. A hot, almost beating heart, a human kidney, and a human liver. These are very fresh, sir. 650. Could restock. Oh yeah, the blood also. I lose the flasks, but... And with that, I could just take the coin. I have some of this already. The tourniquet didn't really do a whole lot. The bandages seem quite cool. A fresh scalpel would be nice to have. Although, I'll just take the money for now. Because there's some repair stuff around. Sometimes there were things for it. I'm not really sure if that's a thing that I can repair though, so I'll buy one. There. Journal updated. We got... Organs and hot blood. On a counter just like that. If anyone finds out I'm a dead man. But Var, he pays. Yeah, man. Trust too low to trade. Alright, so it seems like, though, I can just talk to people, and I get a bit of trust back from that. Move along, or I'll scream. Have I wronged you in some way? You're a cold-blooded murderer. You killed our protector. You're like a walking clue, fella. Bloody clothes, foreign face, and you stink like a railroad. Rumor has it that's where the murderer hid. Were you trying to escape? Skip town? I only arrived several hours ago. Okay, so not her, necessarily. Hey, big fella, on your way here, did you hear anything? Like a train? I haven't heard anything. The train is already 2 weeks late. We might very well starve soon. Like, we've almost run out of sweets. Rita bargained away all her buttons for a lump of sugar yesterday. Unbelievable. Jeez, unbelievable indeed. I'll keep my buttons. Oh, fish. She really doesn't want a whole lot, though. Kids are cool. They're trustworthy. They're pretty legit. A scrap name and some marbles for your fingernail. Nice. So, remove marker. I still want to see about the bull. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to go to on foot. Like, I guess I'll do another fingernail to get over there. But then I think I'm heading up here on foot. Because I don't think I think I just have the... No, I do have 2 fingernails. But then I'd be out. My exhaustion's still pretty high. Let's see. I could kind of do that. Cross the bridge. Cross the bridge. Go around the bend. Turn into the stairs. We'll do this bit on foot. I think if you do an inbounds trade in the NPC's favor, any excess gets turned into goodwill for the zone. That could be. Yeah, shit. Run off, man. Up and broken, attack ineffective. Well, like completely. Yeah, can't block that. Bleh. Rise and shine. Don't you dare kick the bucket on me, lowlife. Round here, we die on our own terms, not by the hand of others. Was I unconscious? That you were, pal, that you were. Tired, or do you need a bite, a drink? I can share, but you'll have to pay for the water, not too much around. I need sleep. Look, pal, this won't do. Give up on my own blanket to carry. Give up my own blanket to carry you. Guess what you did? You coughed up blood all over it, asshole. You owe me a blanket now. A nice wool blanket. I wouldn't mind seeing a little spirit from you either, you know what I mean? I'll drag you here too if you're ever in trouble. I don't have a blanket. What happened to me? So there you are, dead as a doornail. Down we dive to pluck your teeth out, then wow, turns out you're alive. And Crop over there says, don't you touch him, you vultures. He's Badgreaves' best friend since childhood. Well, Crop this time was not full of shit. Now Badgreaves all happy, even rewarded us. Go ahead, say hello, he's over there. Oh, thank you. Give me a blanket, got it? And a little gift for saving you. Something top shelf. I got it, I got it. Okay. But like, when my weapon's broken is... I guess time does pause when I inventory. For some reason I thought it didn't. Alright, well let's just go fisticuffs because I don't really want to be cutting people up all the time. And I got a bottle of something? Lost a bottle? I'm not sure. Well I wanted to be here anyway, so this works out.
Quick on the draw. Already shot someone. So much for his oath.
Let us rest on the mountain, or let us rest by the river. That's a song your people sing when times are hard, isn't it? How's piecework? I assumed he kicked the bucket. It meant nothing to you then? Great. Huh? Did he not say please and thank you or something? Did you know folks are murdering women in the street? Those are your men, Badgreave. Yours. Oh, folks have lost their minds. I'm telling you, and Piecework's never been friends with his own head. What'd you do to him? He's dead, friend. He told me to cut anything he didn't meet, so I cut it all out. I mean... the liver. He kind of did need the liver, I suppose. So you're a funny man, huh? A funny man. Gotta keep my eyes peeled around you. Great. Wonderful. So what's the plan now? The plan is to live. Live and breathe. And thieve. And leave. What'd you find inside Piecework? Just curious. This. Your men are fond of shivs, huh? It's an incendiary bullet. Even an incendiary bullet would be less cruel. Well, that's people for you. I'd been wondering about our kind townsfolk. I'd been wondering what our kind townsfolk fashioned those little barbs from. I see, I see. This explains who broke into Warehouse 8 last week. The thread unravels. I'll make a note of this. If you find more shifts, bring them to me. Don't give them to the kids, even if they offer bullets. I'm keeping them, man. But you've got needles, lockpicks, and actual bullets, and a knife. Whoa. Dude, scalpels are worth a lot. Like, I could give you this busted scalpel. And I'll take a couple needles. Leaves me with 688 money, which is still pretty good. So you're a trained surgeon? Good. This is good. Shame that your esteemed degree is of no help to me. Why is that? The kin has not accepted you yet. You are Burak's son, but sharing blood is not enough. Supposedly you're a Menku by birth, but in truth you aren't. You went away to study who knows where, leaving your people behind. Old folk don't appreciate that. Well, they can't accept you at all. A Menku. Does this word mean anything to you, to any of you still? I'm not a stepman, but I do know that among your lot, only Menkus can become butchers, wise men, or surgeons, because they know the lines. Is that what you call it? The art of understanding the world? The lines? Sure. And that's why you and I have nothing to talk about yet. You may know how to wield a scalpel, but you don't know the lines. And in this town, no one would trust you to cut a body before you comprehend the world's design, so you can't help me out. You're the man who buys blood. I remember, just curious what you need help with. You're no Manku. You wouldn't understand. Forget it. Gotten already. Reason that many needles to use them up in like 2 searches. Agreed, but I don't really know how much money I need. I don't know what's a lot yet. You might, but I don't. Remember that. Although Leffler, you're new to this game also. So, I don't know. To me, 3 needles, that's, yeah, like a search maybe 2. But that's fine. I don't know how much money is a lot. The bull was this way. Because, like, for all I know, there's going to be something like, I don't know, like some tincture I need or something that costs like 450. Ugh. It seems like I've got a lot of money, but I might actually be completely broke. Like when scalpels are going for 600. Fucking hell. We'll see if I do a whole lot more breaking and entering also. Should have gotten some water when I was back there. That's the same symbol. I reckon they're around at certain times. It's only illegal if you get caught. Well, they secretly somehow know all the time. left past this rock pile. And then our right. But not this right. No. A lot of kids to trade with, though. And then there's this man. Hello, that man. It's kind of cool also, like, there's a lot of people to talk to and do stuff with, and I'm assuming that anybody you can talk to, there's genuinely something you can do with them. It's not just there for lore. Because it's already got their, like, little lore faceless dudes running around everywhere. So it's kind of interesting that, like, if I had the time and stuff, I could talk to them, like another playthrough or so, you talk to them and they got something for you to do, and that brings you down kind of a different path or so. If bodies are having organs surgically removed, they can probably infer who did it, being the only doctor around. Shh, it's fine. Are you back, or do you have the money? I do. Hand over the bowl. I'll bring it to your doorstep. Don't even have a doorstep. Fine, I'll bring it to you when you find one. If I find one. Cool. Neat. Okay. And then up to there. How's the exhaustion? Oddly not as bad as I thought. So we'll head this way, swing around the pharmacy. Maybe pop into the grocery also. Joshua, hello, how you doing? Yeah.
Palms are cold.
Damn it. Try to do a preemptive power attack. Timing of the punches is a bit strange. Run away, guy.
Calm down. Get back.
Hey. Yeah, you go for the kick because I'm holding the block too long. Fuck out of here. Jeez. Gotta use a bandage now. Unbelievable. If you see a man, run. Men are angry today. They kill the likes of you and I. I've noticed this. Looking for a murderer, turning into murderers themselves. That's how the town changes. Yeah, I figured that much out. I'm assuming this is Sneak holding C. I don't know. Pharmacy. Only wonder why everyone hates you. Well, they're looking for a murderer, and the murderer supposedly looks a lot like me. Because they seem to think that I murdered my father, who was a really well-respected doctor. And they just think it's me. Trust too low to trade. Yeah, fine. Gotta fix my reputation. Because I'm hated everywhere. Dream mistresses sleep here. Okay. What about you? What's your story? How fares your kind? Poorly. We, the Katanka, must help each other out. You are our kin. You shouldn't get into fights, Tang her. You'll always lose, no matter who remains standing. Come. Think, if they kill you, then it's very bad, right? But if you kill them, it's still very bad. Everyone will hate you. Won't let you in, sell you food, or barter. You'll be hunted. You need a wolf's life. But they don't treat each other that way. We are the kin. They just like us. True. Don't get into fights. Clear up your name first. As time passes, people will accept you. Then do as you please. Okay, sure. Oh, a charm thing. Dude. So... right. This way. So relieved they brought fresh water from the springs, otherwise we'd have to drink from the Gorkon. Gorkon water will turn you into livestock, saw with my own eyes. You have no sense of humor. Who would drink from the Gorkon? Even blood would be better. So fresh spring water is good news, but I wonder how long it'll last. It used to last for quite a while. Did something change? Fat Vlad used to manage the water bearers. Now it's his son. The father is cruel, but he knows his business. The son is kinder, but useless. He'll certainly mess everything up. Why? What use are kind people? We aren't kind, we deserve no kindness. Vlad the Younger manages the water bearers now, but he's a simpleton. I've not heard rumors he might be digging a well. I've even heard rumors he might be digging a well. Surely false, of course. Even someone completely incompetent wouldn't do that. Indeed. Yay, slight improvement, supposedly? I don't think it does much for me right now. Like, I think it drops over time regardless. Until I get to move on with things. That brings us to the backbone. Which... I guess I'll take a right and a left, and then a right again.
Who's this?
But... legit. Looks like something built in Fortnite. Welcome to the flank. You're also headed here. That's not it, but behind is. Kid? You're kid enough. Another fingernail for 6. Sold. Would like to always keep 2 on me. 1, worst case, is cool than none. That's some interesting terms of service we have going on here. Who are you? Why are you standing here? Make it quick. Alright. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can sneak through the bushes. I'll be over here. I guess I'll save.
Medals mark murderers, the way a brand marks livestock.
How long has it been? 7 years? Maybe. You were always better with numbers. Feels like 10. Why are you giving me that look? You smell like blood. Everyone does. Trust me, I'm a surgeon. We share the same pain now. Siblings in suffering. That's why you've come to see me, isn't it? We dearly loved our fathers. Now they're both gone. Yours, killed this morning. Mine, this past spring, after the battle at the fords. Many terrible things happened while you were away. I didn't know your father well, but I always respected him. He must have been killed in action then. Forget it, I don't want to talk about it. Are you back? Father sent me a letter 2 weeks ago now, a disturbing letter when he wrote about his involvement in something dangerous. What will you do now? I'll find the killer, of course. You know what? You aren't going anywhere. I won't let you. Take a look at yourself. You can barely stand, let alone run around chasing some assailant. You're staying. Eat something, then get some sleep. When you wake up, we'll figure out the rest. How's that? Thank you. I wouldn't mind if I did too. A surgeon is not the kind of man to mess with, and Bad Grief was reminded of that, but he can't help my situation. Right, yeah, that's that. Bad Grief's mob willing to drag me out of trouble. A warm welcome. Tomorrow, though, I doubt they'll be as welcoming. The mob's hospitality doesn't last long. Lara's shelter is now my shelter. She's not as happy to see me as I hoped. Still, I can stay at her place. Okay.
If only I could live a year longer. A whole, endless year.
Just take whatever you need. There must be something in the cabinet in the hall. Should I sleep upstairs? That's where the guest rooms used to be anyway when we were kids. No, don't go upstairs. It's all locked. Ever since Father died, I don't go up there. Use this bed instead. What's wrong? Why won't you look at me? Don't, not now. Go and eat. You know it's September, don't you? Do you even remember what autumn is like here? You must eat, even if portions are small, or else you'll become feeble. Your father taught us this. I know. Must I remind you that you need more sleep than usual? It's September. The steppe cools, the twire blooms. Have you forgotten? When did you last sleep? Been a while. Although I did take a nap while I traveled. Can't you spare an hour or 5? Yes, time is precious. So what? The worst is over. Are you afraid things might worsen still? They won't. Your father's killer won't flee. Until next train at least. Okay. Bones. Can I have that?
Dogs are howling. Why?
Oh, that's my stomach. I'm so hungry. Lara, your shit's empty. She said the one in the hall, didn't she? Fuck, you got lights here, or do I gotta blow a match on a lantern? Gross. Why the fuck do you— Ooh, a knife. Too rough for medical procedures, too dirty for cutlery, only good for ticking lives. Yoink! Some toast and a fish. The fish I set on the ground. Ah, okay, fine. There. Cheers. Touch the fish. The lateral line is called that for a reason. Every fish sees its line unfold in a stream of possibilities. Sometimes that line is a fishing line. She tells you some real important stuff with the naked lady out there. I'll take a short version of what she says, sure. And the toast. Nom 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 nom. And I'll drink some water. Okay, so we're pretty good on that front. Better than ever before. The earth talks to you in low rumbling, right? If you can hear it, then listen and wait where it speaks to you, and then give it an offering for a reward. Oh, okay. Because, like, when I mentioned the sound effects and everything, that's kind of what made me think that something's got a trigger, because it actually pans. Whoa. The town hall is no longer looking for me. Shit. Awesome. It's great news.
Light feet and heavy heart, huh? It should be the other way around.
Changeling. Got any idea where she keeps bread? The shelves are empty. Yeah, no, tell me about it. It's bullshit. Who are you? A close friend or a bitter enemy? Your choice, really. So, friends? What do you want? Do you believe in divination? Of course. I can look into my future, I think. Go ahead. You'll spill a ton of blood, tremendous amounts, a river of blood, family blood, beloved blood. You'll drown in this town in blood, and soon, unless you trust me. Sure. So a bite of toast and you'll wave your hands and fix everything, or do you take coin? Listen to me, you need to leave town. Now, if you must stay, lay low, do nothing. The less you do, the less grief you'll bring to those around you. Abandon your schemes, I'll handle it on my own, it'll be glorious, you'll see. Alright, Pinter, heading off. Don't die, Yeti. Death does not grant you a satisfying rest. I'll actually be stopping here pretty soon-ish. Shorter stream today. I got a quick look to doing some stuff today. What are you going to do? Whatever it takes. It's all going to hell, and soon. We're halfway there now. Just stay still. Trust me, will you? I'm your sister, your double. And I know what must be done. I know a great deal. The future is open to me. Your life lessons will prove me right, but heed my words. Whenever you want to do something, don't. You'll just make it worse. You'll be the demise of your hometown. You'll drown it with blood. I'll think about it. Nerves. An odd guest visited Lara's house. I'm not superstitious, but I feel that she's not entirely human. I've been foretold I will spill a river of blood soon. Guess someone will find their death under my knife after all. Yeah, and everything else is closed off. She told me not to go up here. Okay, so real quick, since people aren't necessarily out for my blood, we'll check out the rumbling thing. Master says you're doing well, he said. He said, with each hour, fewer and fewer people think he's the murderer. Tell him that I want to talk. Let him come to the lump right away. If he's summoning you, you must go. No dawdling, he said. Okay. Where's that at? The high and mighty of this town have finally taken notice of a Barak. The witch hunt is over. I can now go out safely, right? Okay. Sure, sure. Let's see about clothes. You like me enough? Yay! Thread, needles, thimbles. Matches, chalk, shoes. Cloth gloves. Yeah, like that 500 each, like, fuck, I'm so broke. I can't imagine anybody who'd want to trade that. I'm tempted to sell it. I guess I'll hang on. I was curious to see what she actually had and how much it cost, just to get kind of an earmark for all that. Use an overlay to cover the bottom left of the screen and talk to the topless girl. Alright, we can do that 1 second. Let's see about... we'll call it sensor. Let me pause also real fast. Assuming that actually pauses. And da 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 da. Here we go. Something like that, I think, right? Ish. One moment, bear with me here. Bear with me. I think that might be okay. Almost. There we go. That's pretty okay. Yamar Burka Yarga Chen. He who knows how to dissect people can dissect earth. Now partake of my blood, let my blood feed the earth. What for? Everyone knows how it works. You quench earth's thirst with blood, you reap its harvest. Try it. Or blood. Just the one. Collect. Oh, okay. That one's too fat. Watch the herbs grow, listen to them sing. You'll find them by the song, by the sound. Mother Boto really reveals herself to be generous. Come back tomorrow. Feed her more blood, reap more herbs. Okay. Sure. And that was the, yeah, Twire stuff. Just to make tinctures and all that. Alright. I'm sure there's some cool stuff that happens only at night and all that, but my exhaustion is pretty fucking high. And it's also about time for me to stop anyway, move on with other stuff. So we'll sleep. See what happens. I'll save here just in case.
My heart beats uneven.
You have a guest? No one's there. Everything's locked up. Get some sleep this instant. Your hallucinations scare me. Okay. We'll try 3 hours? Then that way it's still night. Yeah, I thought something would happen when I slept. Pick a pony? This one. They called me Bertie, short for Bertrand. And that's one of the kinder nicknames. Bertie was fine. The name's just a name. I got murdered at the station last night. Didn't really know what I was doing there. Figured I just went along with the herd. Sorry. These are the dudes I killed. I was called Carrick. It was my idea to catch the murderer at the station, so we lay in ambush. The train came. A man got off. Get him, boys, I cried. That was stupid of me. The killer would be getting on, not off. Take that as a lesson, fool. This world is none for the likes of you. Yeah, shut. We'll put out your candles, too. My name was Jacob Stirk. Worked in shipping. 2 marriages, both happy. Brought up a daughter. Friends woke me up in the night. They were getting a posse together to catch old Kane's killer. We ambushed him at the station. That's where I was killed, with my own knife, no less. Who'd you expect to find there? Alright. That'd be kind of neat if there was one of those for every person that you killed that day. Would be a lot of background writing, but that'd be kind of cool. To maybe possibly make you feel a little bit of remorse for the actions that you partook in that day. Did you enjoy your little chats? They don't blame you, as you saw. I suppose they haven't quite come to terms with their fates yet, or perhaps they have. Death does that to people. If only I could fix it. I'll tell you a story. Once there was a man who wanted to fix everything. He begged on bended knee for a chance to turn back time, and when he got it, history repeated itself. Good job, we told him. That's your fate. He asked us, once more. So we let him try once more, but with a catch. He who denies his fate will be punished. He'll keep living as a cripple, lame, wounded. See where I'm going with this? Did he try again, then? I don't remember, and I don't care. Even if he didn't, there probably wasn't a happy ending. And you can't fight fate. It's immutable. Alright. A chance to redeem myself. I was kind of thinking about just having them just beat my ass and just get completely taken out, but I kind of feel like that might happen regardless. Oh, never mind. They die like really easy. Well, knocked out. Although it claims they're dead, I can do an autopsy on them. See, you're a man of fate. What are you trying to prove? You can't change fate. Have you heard the story of Oedipus? But what's my fate? I told you already, it's not pretty. You will spill blood. Just let it go, Ripper. Don't be so bullheaded. Just because you have a hammer doesn't mean every problem's a nail. I'm not a Ripper. My exhaustion is still garbage. Man. I see, it drains faster the longer you sleep too. The day is over. Some opportunities have been irreversibly missed, but sleep is not the only option. Certain events will unfold at night. A new pantomime is being rehearsed at the theater. Death toll in the past 24 hours, 7 people. Gone missing 3. Ooh.
Time waits no more. It isn't uniform. Each day is followed by a shorter night, and each night by a yet shorter day. The end is closer than you think.
Still in Act 1. I can drink to Father's memory in the broken heart. If you hear the earth grumble, find the source, stand still, and she will show her roots to the patient. Feed the roots with blood, she rewards the journeyers with herbs. I'm not even sure there was a girl. Am I seeing things? Oh, the changeling thing. Okay. Man, it's a really wild, interesting game. Let me save real fast. It's definitely one of those games where you just kind of go through and learn and experience it for what it is and just do what you can. And then next time, just try again and do better. I might keep up with it. Kind of depends a little bit how people enjoy it on YouTube as well. I don't know if it's a really cool stream game to watch. I don't know. If YouTube loves it, and it doesn't seem like really much of a stream game, I could maybe see about Let's playing it. We'll see. I don't know. That could be something for a Patreon vote, I suppose. It's interesting, though. I dig it. It's really wild, really weird, but I love the sense that you can't do everything. And you just... It is what it is. You miss opportunities, and that's fine. I don't even know if there'd be a way to possibly do every single thing in one go. Probably not. Certainly not the first time. I like that. It kind of means that every playthrough would be a little bit different too, maybe? I don't know. Depends if the things actually have that much impact when you do them or skip them.